Hey everyone, it's expansion day, which means a pack opening video. So, as you can see, Kobolds and Catacombs is out, and now we will open some packs. So we're gonna get 3 packs to start with, and we got Woe Cleaver as our legendary weapon. This is the warrior weapon, so it's okay. I'm not sure how much play it'll see. 76 packs today. We know we're going to get a legendary in the first 10, so that was laggy. Hopefully that'll be better next time. Alright, first pack, we got 2 rares and a legendary. So golden rare. So we got the legendary warlock weapon, which at the start of your turn summons a demon from your hand. Probably not the greatest one. We also got the druid spell, which is okay. We got a 4/10 for 6 that summons a 2 explosive runes, and then we have Fungal Mancer. Really, the one I want to talk about most here is probably explosive runes. This is probably going to be good in aggressive decks and gives those kind of tempo decks another option for secrets, so this is probably good. I don't think any of these are really going to see a ton of play. Potentially the lesser Jasper Spellstone if there's like some kind of combo deck. Fungal Master will probably be pretty good. It's probably really good in Arena, to be honest. And even Hungry, I don't even know, Etten might be good in Arena as well. So the pack animation's pretty cool. This is a standard pack. You're already seeing Fungal Master. Recruit an 8 cost minion is probably not great. Destroy a minion with 1 or less attack, probably also not that great. Rogue has secrets now, so here's one. When a friendly minion dies, return 2 hand, cost 2 less. This might be a good card for Mill Rogue, if that becomes a thing, maybe? I'm not sure how this plays. And then Crushing Hand is some shaman removal that overloads you a lot. So I actually didn't see. So normal pack. Unidentified cards, that's a new one. So we have the Paladin one here. So it's a 2/2, but it gets a bonus effect when it gets in your hand. We got a new healer, which should probably see a little bit of play. Potentially the Kobold that summons a weapon might see play in Rogue too, and like aggressive rogues, 3/1 with a weapon, that's pretty good. We got some Totem synergy, that's probably not going to play. And then Benevolent Djinn, it restores 3 and it's a 2/4 for 3. That will probably see play. That seems like a pretty good card, and it also procs the Spell Stone for Paladin. Alright, so third pack, second legendary. We got, I don't know how you say that, a Lunith, which is at the end of your turn, draw 3 cards. This is pretty good. Shifting Spell Scroll also seems like a pretty good card, where it just changes. It's kind of like the weapon that changes each time, or Shift Master, whatever. So that's a spell form of it. The Mage, Lesser Ruby Spellstone adds spells to your hands, but it's upgraded by elements, so I don't think there's going to be a ton of elemental synergy. And as I say that, we have an elemental mage card that reduces cards that don't start in your hand. So I don't think these will see a ton of play unless some type of elemental deck becomes popular for mage, but I don't think so. So 2 legendaries and 3 packs is pretty solid. So Deathbringer is the OP dragon card that everyone keeps talking about. We got a new Destroy Weapon card. Had Cheat Death already. So we have kind of like a 2/1 that also summons, what is it, Arcane Missiles. But, I mean, Arcane Missiles is 1, and then 2/1 is 1, so it seems overcosted at 3. And then finally we have Arcane Artificer? Sure. That gives you armor equal to the spell's cost. This is a 1/2, but this might see play in big spell decks. You don't play it on curve, you play it as kind of a 1 extra to get some extra life. And they tried to push the big spell archetype a lot with a lot of the cards. Alright, so we've already seen this one. Dire Mole, you got your 1/3 beast. Get your Hobgoblin Wild decks ready. Dry Gulch Jailer has, I think, is actually okay. I believe the Silverhand recruits are 1/1s for 1. So there is like a mid-range Silverhand recruit Paladin deck that I think this might fit into, but I'm not sure if it's good enough to make it into the deck. And then Oaken Summons, gain 6 armor, recruit a minion that costs 4 or less. If you have like a bunch of 4 mana minions, maybe this is good, but this doesn't seem super great. You'd have to build your deck specifically around it, I think. So Sudden Betrayal, when this minion attacks a hero, your hero, instead it attacks one of its neighbors, so that's a new secret. Another secret. Gemstone Golem taunt can only attack if you have 5 or more armor. If there's another taunt, if there's a resurgence of the taunt warrior, this might see play. And then we have the summon 1/5/5 Mether Golem. This gets upgraded every time you play a weapon, so this actually might be good. I'm not sure. So this is kind of like the beast that summons a beast when they look at it. So this is the new mage card. This is part of the new hunter archetype where you play no spells. So this actually might see some play if that deck actually becomes good. I saw Strifeco playing is pretty good. And then we've got at the end of your turn, summon a 1/2 ooze with taunt. If this was 4 mana, it might be okay, but I think at 5 it's a little high. I think it's probably a good arena card, though, to be perfectly honest. Another legendary! So another weapon, Rune Spear. After your hero attacks, discover a spell and cast it on random targets. Oh, and an epic. Astral Tiger, shuffle a copy of this minion into your deck. Mill Druid, anyone? And then give your other minions +1 health. Boisterous Bard, I'm not sure. Maybe that helps you play in like a zoo type deck. So Kobold Librarian is basically do your hero power. That's not actually probably not terrible. Twilight's Call, summon 1/1 copies of friendly Death Realm minions that died this game. I'm not sure how this interacts with the quest, but if it procs the quest twice, this is pretty good. We've seen the other cards so far. We've gotten 3 legendaries in 10 cards. That seems pretty good. So taunt, deal 2 damage to your hero. This might be pretty good. Another demon card. We've already seen this. Restore 12 randomly split among all friendly characters. So this might see some play potentially. It's a cool concept. Not sure if this will see play. I think it's just overcosted. Maybe in an aggressive weapon deck. I mean, there might be a weapon deck out there in Hunter that no one's seen yet that this works in, but I'm not sure. Also, this card is basically like the 4/4 guy that healed you for 2 for every, except this time you get armor for 2. This seems pretty good. I think this card, if there's like maybe a control deck, or an anti-aggro mid-range deck even, will take hold in Warrior. I actually like that card a lot. Death Rattle summons 7 1/1 grubs. This is pretty much Onyxia. It might even be a little better than Onyxia. I'm not sure, but we'll see. Greedy Sprite, another ramp card. I don't know if this is good enough to be in Ramp Druid. And then we got a 5/1, summon a 5/1, and another beast. This if you're playing big Druid potentially is good. So the Warlock spell, Lifesteal, deal 3 damage, and it upgrades when you take damage from yourself. Another Warlock spell, seen it, and then this is a Divine Shield Poisonous. This probably could be good in an arena. I'm not sure how much self-damage decks that'll be a new. But the demons kind of already do it, so that could be part of a demon deck. Another legendary. Golden legendary. Dragoncaller Alana. Summon a 5/5 dragon. For each spell you cast this game costs 5 or more. So this is the big spell archetype. This is a pretty cool looking card. That dragon fades out into kind of like a night sky. That's pretty baller. So we are almost, that's 13 packs and 4 legendaries. So we are killing it with legendaries. I think we've potentially gotten more legendaries than epics. So new warrior weapon, new meme. This card is actually pretty good for the stats. This might see play in some type of deck. I don't know where it fits though, like in what druid archetype this fits right now. So, and then rogue, destroy 1 random enemy minion, play 3 death rattle cards, and then it does more. I don't know if death rattle rogue's a thing, so we'll see. This is our 15th pack. Seen it. Wandering monster. When an enemy attacks a hero, casts a 3-cost minion as a new target, and that 3-cost minion is any minion in 3 costs. So it doesn't have to be a hunter card. So that's kind of a pretty cool, potentially aggressive card that goes in the, the no minion deck. So seen it. This is new here. Potion of Heroism. Give a minion Divine Shield, draw a card. This actually seems pretty good. This might see play. Give your minions Death Rattle, summon a random basic totem. I'm not sure if Totem Shaman's coming back, but this would enable it. And then cost less when a minion dies while this is in your hand. So this is like a tempo card. I think it's starting at 7. It might just be too much. So I don't think it's going to see play. Seen it. Transform a friendly minion into a 6/6 elemental. The fact that it's friendly, I think, actually hurts it. I think it could have been better. I mean, if it was any minion, but for removal purposes. But I don't think this is great. Only because you lose all of your stats on, not your stats, but like your battle cries and stuff, I think. So it actually transforms it. So I don't think this is very good. And then finally, taunt can only attack if you have 6 or more armor. So again, if there's an armor druid, but that's not a thing right now, that card could potentially be good. Seen it. Yep. And then this one, Taunt, Divine Shield, Wax Elemental O2. I have no idea what this is. This might be good. I just don't know. Seeker OP, Wax Elemental. Battlecry, if you have 15 or less health, gain 3/3 in taunt. This actually might be pretty good. For a demon too. So I wonder when it comes back when you play Gul'dan, if it comes back as a 4/4 or the 7/7, if it's a 7/7 with taunt. That would be interesting to see. Seeing all the rest of those. So Crushing Walls, a new hunter spell, destroy the left and right minions. Psionic Probe, a new priest spell. Summon a copy of your opponent's. Summon copy a spell in your opponent's deck and add it to your hand. This is more of a cycle card. The new I Hate Dragons card deals 6 dragons to damage. So to print that card, you would think that Blizzard thinks that dragons are going to be really strong. So we'll see. Dragon Fury, one of those big mage spells, big mage spell archetypes. So reveal a spell from your deck. Damage equal to its cost of all minions. So if you have everything that's 5 and above, this is really good for 5. But if you're playing smaller cards, then it's not as good. So we'll see where that falls in. If Big Spell Mage becomes a thing, that'll be a very good card. So I think this is the first time we've seen this. Give a minion +2/+2 and then gains a bonus effect in your hand. So I don't know all of them off the top of my head, but this could potentially be good if you get the right effect. Flanking Strike goes into your Spell Hunter. Deal 3 damage to a minion, summon a 3/3 wolf, and then Kobold Barbarian, at the start of your turn, attack a random enemy, which is a little weird. I don't think it's good. I think this, if Spell Hunter comes a thing, that card will be very good. So Gilded Gargoyle, which is a death rattle, add a coin to your hand. I'm excited to try this and the Plated Beetle into a death rattle priest OTK. Because I mean, if you can get more mana, you can do more OTK. So, and then we have a taunt poisonous Trog Ghoul Master. It's just even with the poison, it's just not good enough, unfortunately. This is our 25th pack. I think we've opened 4 legendaries, including a golden, which is still pretty good, even though we haven't opened one in a while. This is the only one. Kobold Illusionist. Summon a 1/1 copy of a minion from your hand. So when it dies, it just drops something. So maybe looking at something like a Malagos combo deck with that. I think this is, we haven't seen this one. Fungal Enchanter, restore 2 to all friendly characters. Not sure how that's going to play out. This is probably actually really good in Arena, but not really anywhere else. And then recruit a minion that costs 4 or less. That's just, for 2/4. That's just not good. Another shifting scroll. So Feral Gibber. Basically, after this minion attacks, you put a copy of it in your hand so they multiply. It's interesting. It's the only new one there. 5th legendary, the Fungal Lord, who's an elemental. After you play a minion, summon a copy of it. Not sure how this is good. And then we got the 4/12 Sleepy Dragon. This is going to be so good against priests in Arena. Back to Fungal Lord. I guess you're setting up a combo somehow with this, but at 5 mana and it being a 2/4, I don't see how this gets played. I think it's too weak. And then this Wax Elemental again. So the Paladin, so there's 2 ones here. Death Ray, I'll give your opponents 2 coins. Giving someone 2 coins is just way too bad, even for a 5/6 for 4. This one, restore 3 health to upgrade, and then this goes to a 4/4 and a 6/6 with taunt. 6/6 for 2 with taunt is good, but I don't know where it fits into a Paladin deck. We have seen all these. We're getting to the point where we've seen them all, so we should be going faster. Psychic Scream, the new priest legendary. Shuffle all minions into your opponent's deck. So that's your minions too, but it's just like a board clear. Super good against Jade Druid for sure. This card, it doesn't trigger death rattles. This card's really good, I think. And everything else we've seen, I think we saw Dark Pact, which is just destroy a friendly minion, restore 8. That would play into the deal damage to yourself for your minions archetype and then heal yourself. Sneaky Demon, stealth. Your other minions have +1 attack. Maybe in a zoo deck, but I think 2/2 even with stealth can be cleared too easily. I feel like we're getting more epics. Another Psychic Scream. We've seen all of these bad boys. Toothy Chest, at the start of your turn, set this minion to 4 attack. This might be okay if you play it on an empty board on 3, because a 4/4 for 3 is really good. But I think that situation won't happen very often. I think that'll be good in Arena. The end of your turn, summon a random 1-cost minion. Interesting, but I don't think good. Oh, we've seen all the other ones. We've seen all these. I don't know if we've seen this one. Summon one a copy of one friendly minion. Malagos. If it's there. But if it's Malagos is already on the board and you can play this, you're probably too far behind anyways. That's the real sad part about it. You can't do that in one turn. Unless you had some crazy Emperor Thorzen procs, and at that point you're already winning. Oh, the Gibberers. We've already seen that one. I already seen that one. That's my third one of those, actually. Unidentified shield, gain 5 armor, another bonus effect, so when it enters your hand. We've seen all the rest of these. Basically, I think I have all the cards I need for the large spell mage, so we'll probably do that one first. Seeing all of these. If you control no other minions, gain Taunt and Divine Shield. This is actually pretty good. So, we'll see where that falls in. I think that card is good. The new Rogue Secret, after you take damage, you become immune. So that's kind of like a I'm not going to die this turn, hopefully card. Gravel Snout Knight, summon a random 1-cost minion for your opponent. It's a 2/3 for 1, so that could backfire pretty hard, so that's probably not going to see a ton of play. So that's our second Golden Legendary. Kingsbane, shuffle this into your deck, it keeps enchantments. So that's the Rogue Legendary weapon. I think that's our 6th Legendary. We're gonna hit like 7 on 75. That's pretty nuts. I think the only new one is the Grizzled Guardian Taunt. Recruit 2 minions that cost less than 4. I don't think that's very good. The Hunter Legendary weapon. If you had no minion, if your deck has no minions, fill your hand with Hunter spells. So that is another legendary weapon. Seeing all these. I think we've seen all of these. We've seen all of these. Crystal Lion, Divine Shield costs 1 for each Silver Hand recruit you control. So I guess the play here is like on 6 you can drop the play 5 Silver Hand recruits and then play this for 1. I don't know if this fits in the Silver Hand recruit deck. It's a really tempo-y play, but I don't think it's good enough. It doesn't give you enough. Deck of Wonders, shuffle 5 scrolls into your deck. When drawn, cast a random spell. This isn't good. This card is good. Combo, draw 2 minions from your deck. This is like just drawing 2 cards, so that seems like a good card. Seeing all these. 2 Dire Moles. That's what we want. I've also seen all these. More Dire Moles. Again, we've seen all these. We've also seen all these. Alright, we're getting into the part where you're just opening and open. Alright. Bladed Gauntlet. Warrior has attack equal to armor. Can't attack heroes. So interesting, but probably not good. I didn't even hit anything, it just did it. That was weird. 2 rares. I've already seen all these. I've already seen all these. Looking for one more legendary. Is that too greedy for me to ask? Possess Lackey, recruit a demon. I don't think that's very good. It's just stats aren't good enough. And if you recruit a crappy demon, oh, I don't think we've seen the cave Hydra either. I guess if you can buff that, that's pretty good. But otherwise, it might be okay. It's probably good against aggressive decks. If you can get an attack off. So. But again, control hunter isn't a thing, and since they're pushing the spell archetype, or no minion archetype, doesn't really make sense. Ooh, golden sludge. Down to 10 packs. Looking for one more legendary. Golden Hair, your hero can't be targeted by spells or hero powers. Interesting. 3/6 for 4 isn't terrible. That card might see play. It's probably good in Arena. Voidlord, the new demon. 9/3 or 3/9 taunt for 9. Summon 3/1/1 demons with taunt. That card seems very good. And you can pull it with that one recruit guy that pulls a 1/2/3. Who we're not going to get. I'm not going to get another legendary, and I'm going to be salty that I only got 6 out of 75 decks. Second Voidlord. Last one! No more legendaries. So that's it. I think we got, I lost count, but I think we got 6 legendaries out of 75 cards, which is super good. And we got a ton early. We got like 2 of them that were like within 3 packs. Twice we got 2 in 3 packs. So, you know what? Let's just take a count real quick. Legendary. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then this one was the one we got. So we got 7. We got 7 legendaries in 75 packs. That's insane. I hope you guys have as good as luck as I did in your pack openings. Thanks for watching. Comment below on how you guys did on your openings, and I will see you all next time. Bye!